Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right? It's an odd day for me to stream at night, so I'm hoping I'm getting that time right. I want to do a mic check real quick to make sure everybody can hear me. I see folks in the chat. What's up, everybody? I'll get to you in a second. Yo, DMC. If I could just get confirmation on mic check, I think I'll be good. I'll go ahead and get started to make sure we start this stream out good, loud and clear. Thank you very much. Again, happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to the channel, the High School Creations channel. I have an announcement tonight about the Wall XD Kickstarter project that is currently live. There are 5 days left in the campaign. We'll get into that. Before we do, I just want to say what's up to everybody. See how everybody's doing tonight. Hope your week is off to a good start now that we're Tuesday and almost to hump day. Hope everybody is doing great. So I'm going to take these off, stop being the cool guy, put on my seeing glasses, and say what's up to everybody in the chat. So starting it off, Kyle Wadaga, Wall XD. I don't know what the LFG stands for. Kyle, help me out there. Bronx Ninja, what's going on? Bearded Bills in the house. The walls on that guy. The walls on that guy. DMC, we have started, man. How are you? How are you? Good to see you. John Ingalls, what's going on? An error occurred. Wait a moment and try again. I don't know. It's a weird message. Yo, Tyler, what's going on? I do have some awesome, what I believe is going to be awesome, exciting news for the project. So do hang out. Do hang out. Doombot 9000, what's going on? All is well. Thank you. Thank you. Bearded Builds again. What's going on? Dart G in the house. What's going on, man? Josh from before. I did go ahead and post a link to the Kickstarter campaign. If you guys aren't familiar with it or haven't seen it or just looking for that link, I did post it and I did pin it in the comments so you guys can easily find it. Yo, 808 Michael Jedi, Michigan Jedi, excuse me. What's going on? Olaf from Hawaii. What's going on? Yo, House of Kraken in the house. How's it going? Tim Smith, what's going on? Tim Smith won the triple giveaway on the Unboxing Thursday a few weeks ago. Congratulations to Tim. Innocent, I can read that. Yo, what's going on, Innocent? White Mike Bajita, what's going on? AI Collectibles in the house. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight for this. Kind of not really a last minute. I did announce it today, but we are officially 1 week left in the campaign. So 3 weeks down, 1 week left. The Kickstarter campaign says 6 days, but we still have this until the 10th, which is a Monday. So a little less than a week. But I did want to come on this Tuesday and then share kind of the steps for the last week going into the campaign, and then some special announcements, and then talk about a few things that we have announced over the course of the Kickstarter, and just little updates on those. So again, before we get into that, I just want to continue to say what's up to everybody as they come in. Do want to make sure that we have allowed enough time from the other YouTube shows that are going on today. I did not mean to step on anybody if I did, but also allow time for people to jump in and make sure they get this announcement, because it is important for the campaign as well as those who have backed and could back in the future. So want to give some time to jump in. Almost at the 10-minute mark, we'll get into the meat of this conversation. But until then, we'll just chop it up and just see how everything is going. Matthew, I almost said Machu again. Matthew Toy in the house. What's going on, Matthew? Matthew will be one of the 3 artists that will finish Wall XD. So it'll be myself, 796 Studios, and Matthew Toy. So he is part of the High School Creations Wall XD crew. So we got about a couple more minutes, and then we'll get started here. So I know the week has just been started, but it's hard to believe it's already April, guys. Like, I remember earlier in this year, obviously in January, thinking, wow, the year's starting out new. We're in 2023, and here we are, almost, 3 months in. April, spring is here. It's now warm in the south, so we can actually get outside and enjoy that time with the family. We have the longer hours now that daylight savings time is what I feel in the correct position. So we have the days and the hours of daylight, which is nice. Speaking of daylight, I don't know if you guys knew this, but apparently last week NASA announced some huge um, sun phenomenon with the black spots, and one of the biggest that they've identified in years, and was very worried that late Friday into Saturday morning that would send some um, strong solar flares our way that could disrupt our technology and electrical grids for a very long time. So it looks like we made it through that. But I was reading these crazy articles last week that was like, oh man, what would happen if we were thrown back into the Stone Age? We had no electricity, to do what we do. Like there'd be no more social media, no computers, none of that, right? Even the electricity grid, like lights in the house, heating and cooling, none of that would exist. How crazy would that be? What would you guys do with no electricity? I'm interested. Like I honestly don't know how I would survive. I mean I'm pretty handy. I could probably come up with a few things, but I think like just common conveniences like AC and heat. I don't know if I could go without it, man. I might go crazy. Yeah, so people don't realize solar flares are no joke, and like we dodged a bullet so many times. Like they could disrupt the magnetic fields of the Earth if we're hit directly. It's pretty crazy. But anyway, just nerding out here. I did buy us some time. Right, we're all handy, but you know, I think we just got too comfortable with technology, and sometimes you just got to think about that. Like, yeah, propane heaters. That's cool, but what are you gonna do about the cooling? I guess there's heat exhaustion, but I guess cooling in the summer isn't as big as freezing in the winter. I don't know. In the South, I definitely like to take advantage of the AC. Anyway, I think I stalled enough time to get us 10 minutes in. I'm ready to get started and talk about the whole special announcement for tonight. But before we do, I do want to remind folks that last Friday, actually, I teased it earlier on the week, but last Friday launched a giveaway in support of Wall XD for all the backers who have contributed to the success of the project, and announced a small 1/18 scale Star Wars themed diorama that I would be giving away to one lucky winner. Um, and I'll show that actually. I don't know if I've showed it off in person, but I want to show it here. It is a physical product. I have it in hand, ready to go to that lucky winner. Actually, again, just like with some other projects, the kids actually helped me out with this. Did some of the weathering and some of the painting. I got to show them how to do it. So you get the full experience with this diorama. Again, this is the Star Wars diorama, XPS foam, PVC doors, Star Wars doors that I cut on the CNC. Uh, the rest of this is all hand cut, hand textured, weathered and painted by hand. And so offering this up as a giveaway just for a thank you to everybody that supported Wall XD. Now, I do want to call out one thing. There was there was 4 items in that post, and actually, let me bring it up and I'll show you guys. We'll talk about it. You need to make sure that if you want to win this, if you're interested in winning this, there are some things that we're asking you to do just to, really make sure that people are paying attention to the post. Let me pull this up real quick. I should have already had it pulled up, but didn't. And of course, everything's slow. All right. Here we go. So here's the post. Giveaway alert. Wall XD expandable disc space campaign on Kickstarter is doing spectacularly well. And now we want to say thank you by going to the next level and giving this Star Wars diorama away. And I was super excited to announce this because not only are there rewards a part of the tiers or part of the project for supporting the campaign, but in addition to that, giving one lucky person the opportunity to own a handcrafted diorama for high school creations. So to participate, we ask that you post an image of what you backed, your pledge. Post it with the sentence of why you love Wall XD. Tag 2 friends, and then based on the sentence, we would pick who the winner would be, and that we'll announce it at the end of the Kickstarter, which will be next Monday. So unfortunately, so far, no one has really contributed to that. They've not followed how to participate. So I don't know if maybe people didn't read, which a lot of people don't. A lot of people just look at the post. But I did want to call out that there were a couple things that we're asking you to do, and that is to share that you've pledged. You can, all your personal information. Obviously, you don't want to be in there, but just share that you pledged. Post why you pledged and why you really like Wall XD, and then tag 2 friends. That way, I can know that you guys have participated, and I can give one of you folks this awesome handcrafted Star Wars diorama. So that's a thank you. Everything will be covered in that as a giveaway. I will cover shipping on that. All right. What do you guys think? Is that pretty awesome? Is that awesome? Yeah, appreciate it. So thank you. Yes, would love to hear more feedback on the diorama as well as the post. If people aren't participating for a reason, would love to understand that. But I'm wanting to give this away to folks. Just ask that you participate. So check it out. Go back and reread the comments again. Just need you to post that you've backed Wall XD, and in that post, describe why you backed Wall XD, and then tag 2 friends and the previous posts I just showed you. That way, I know you guys are interested and you want to participate in the giveaway. PayPal ready. This is not a rig away. There will not be a spinny wheel or anything like that. Yo, D Blake Makes in the house. What's going on? That is dope. Thank you. Yeah, I just want to make sure people understood we were looking at the metrics, and it looked like no one was participating. So I just wanted to call that out tonight since I was live, make sure people knew that 1, there was a giveaway, and 2, these are the things to do to enter into that giveaway. And again, those are showing that you pledged Wall XD, a sentence of why you really like Wall XD and you backed it, and then tagging 2 friends in that post for the giveaway. There we go. Yeah, friends and family. All right. Cool, guys. I appreciate all the support. We got 42 people in here now. That is a good number for a Tuesday night for High School Creations channel. So, yeah, so we're coming up on the last week of the campaign for Wall XD. Actually, we're 5 days left. Monday will be the last day. 4/10 will be the last day for Wall XD. For anybody that wants to back or contribute or pledge or support the project, the last day will be 4/10, this coming up Monday. And so with the last days left, I wanted to come in and I wanted to, for all the people who have backed, make an announcement about a specific tier. Now, one of the biggest things I think that has made Wall XD successful is the community and being a part of the community. And I thank everybody that's come out and supported the project, especially in those very early days. We were funded within 3 days. We met our goal. And then, it's kind of just been a little stale. And we've been trying to get to these unlocks, right? The accessories. And I'll bring this up and just talk through that real quick. And so we had a few goals. Once we met our main goal, which was Wall XD, which was, if you guys can see this, Wall XD, right? This was the main goal for this campaign, was to get the wall out. The wall that's expandable vertically as well as horizontally, to create alleyways or those scenes, or even just use as a single display diorama in a detail. That was the main goal, which we did. We did very quickly. And then there was a few unlocks. First unlock being the accessories that supported the peg integration. The second unlock being the corners. The unlock for the corners actually was for a set of corners that would be available as an add-on with free shipping once we met that unlock. The next unlock was the peg plate system for these false roll-up doors. And then the last two unlocks were additional accessories. These were items like fire hydrants and trash cans. And then the final unlock was a street plate to complete that entire look. It attached the two sidewalks. So if you had two parallel sidewalks, it would attach those. Or if you did an in alleyway, it would fit in there to complete the overall look for the foundation of Wall XD. Now, I know a lot of people love these accessories, but I think the biggest unlock that people really keyed into was the corners. The corners, the quote, my very good buddy Mario, was the cheat code to Wall XD. And this was an unlock. This wasn't the main goal. Again, I'll go back to that. The main goal was get the main base of Wall XD out, which we did. We did very quickly. But there were teasers like this to help us get to these further pieces for the ecosystem of Wall XD. There's a fully planned ecosystem, and I laid this out in the pre-campaign of 3 main phases, right? Phase 1 was Wall XD, the main wall. Phase 2 was the peg accessories and corners. And then phase 3 was the larger peg systems like the roll-up door. And then to complete the Wall XD was that main base plate. I presented those as unlocks as a part of this campaign in hopes that we could get to those unlocks, right? And we still can. We have 5 days to be able to do that. The main goal, though, however, and I'll keep going back to that, is Wall XD, which we have accomplished. Now, why am I explaining all this? Because I want to make sure it's clear of what the intent of this initial Kickstarter was. And also to communicate that if we don't get to certain unlocks, that there is no doubt that I will come back as either another campaign or some sort of pre-order post this initial campaign to get either the corners or the accessories unlocked to be able to get those out to complete this ecosystem. Wall XD, this first project, isn't the end. There will be, once this campaign is over, there will be a shortcut link from Kickstarter to be able to continue to order Wall XD up until the point we start to ship. I'm hoping to be able to also work in the corners. Now, I keep talking about the corners, so I'll go ahead and get into the special announcement for tonight. We're at 56 people. That's a great number for a Tuesday night for high school creation, so I think it's time to go ahead and announce this. And I'm excited to tell you guys what this is, and I hope you guys will get excited with me because I've talked this over with friends, very close friends, and they all agree this is an exciting announcement to make at this juncture in the campaign. So I just come out with it. For every backer, or for every wall that has been backed, once we get to the 85K unlock for the corners, for every wall, a backer will receive both an inside and outside corner. Before I go any further, let me show you what that is. This is an inside and outside corner. I've talked about this quite a bit and how these can be configured in different ways. And I'll get to the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of ignoring you guys. But these can be configured together to create one scene, or can be combined with a single wall or multiple walls to create alleyways, buildings, or different configurations that fit. And so what I'm announcing tonight is that no matter if you backed one or you backed three, for every wall that you have backed or will back, you will receive a set of corners. And a set is an inside and outside corner that can either be combined to create a separate diorama or to be combined to, complete your wall XD. Can be joined to this. What? Sorry, I just got a weird chat. So if we can get to 85K, that means that for every backer, not only do you have a wall, but you have a corner, 2 corners, right? And so I'll pause there. Look at any question. I'm seeing bananas. So I'm thinking people are a little shocked in a good way. And so what does that mean? That means if you backed at an early bird at 85 or 55, that means you get one wall plus a set of corners for $85, which included shipping. That's a good value. If you back the triple, that means you get 3 walls, and that means you get 3 sets of corners. If you back the triple dub, right, 6 walls, that means you would get 6 sets. Now, we still have to get to the unlock. We still have to get to the unlock at 85K. And at this point, we're at 47, I think is the number. But that adds tremendous value to your pledge. And I'm doing this because I really want to see these corners. And I know that is the thing that everybody wants to see. So I've talked to many of my close partners and friends and talked to this and see if we could do it. And it's something that this is no kind of April Fool's joke. I've been wanting to make this announcement and refuse to do it anywhere around April 1st. I thought April 4th would be far enough into the month to be able to say this is not a joke, but it's not a joke. For every wall, there will be a set of corners once we reach that 85K mark. I want to see one other thing, Mike. What do you want to see there, Laser Pants? Let me fix this and I'll show you guys. Let's pull up the wall here. So I want to hear your thoughts, guys. I want to hear what you think about that. Bros for 4 walls. I want to hear your thoughts on that. I think that's an awesome value, right? Again, for the price of a single wall, you're going to get a wall plus a set of corners for what you've already backed or future backers will receive once we hit that 85K. Definitely possible. We reached the 40K mark in under 3 days. We got 5 days left. And, for folks who were maybe on the fence or folks who were waiting to the end to back this just due to financiers or whatever, now's the time to jump on. Now's the time to say, okay, I really understand the value here. Mike and High School Creations and the team is really, really adding more that I can't turn away from this. You get the corners, you get the wall. And I'm going to bring this up. Thank you, D-Blake Makes. D-Blake Makes. I think this is cray and extremely generous. It is a move because I know how much I want these corners to come out. I know how much you guys want these corners to come out. And we've been talking about this. And I think this is what to make that happen. So, special announcement, reveal. Hope you guys are excited for this. Now, I'm going to ask for one thing from you guys. I am going to, after this, post this on the Kickstarter campaign. Also going to send out an email campaign. But one thing I'm going to ask from the community, I know you guys are excited for this and want this. I need help getting this shared. So I will make a post here tonight over on Instagram, the Twitters, and Facebook. And I'm going to ask that you guys please share to get this out there so people understand, one, if they're a backer and they're just happen to miss this live, that they're getting additional items once we reach that 85K mark. And two, we get those extra backers to be able to give those corners out to you guys. What do you think about that, guys? Is that awesome? Yeah, and for those that have already backed, at this one, I'm not, do what you can financially. I'm not asking you to go crazy and back it to get us that number. What I'm asking is you continue to share this around with the community. Share this with those folks that may have been timid because, it just the price for them, the value didn't make sense or something like that. But now, understanding that there is basically a free set of corners with every wall, I think that is going to bring in so many more people. And I just really want to make sure I don't miss anybody. I am trying to get this update out there. I've done the Kickstarter. I've done the emails. I'm doing the lives. I will soon be doing Instagram. I'm asking for a little support from you guys to just help share this information so everybody knows that I want to get this ecosystem out to you guys, right? I want the walls. I want the corners. And this is how we're going to do it. Just need some help to share it out. Make sure people know what High School Creations is doing with Wall XD. So I'll get to the comments and bring these up and talk about them. And you've got it. If you guys have any questions about Wall XD in general, let's talk about it. If you have any questions about the corners, let's talk about it. But the main theme for tonight is if you back 1XD or if you back the triple dub, for every wall that you back, once we reach 85K, you will receive a wall plus a set of corners to your pledge. Jesse, I hope you're caught up to speed. I'm going to go back and check the comments, see what I missed. This is fantastic news. I see these numbers rising. I believe. Oh, what was the question, Innocent? Are the corners stackable like walls? Great question. Yes, they are. The corners have the same stackable capabilities as well as the integrated peg system. Each wall will have the integrated peg system as well as the ability to stack. So yes. Let's see. Bananas. It's good, man. That's crazy good. Yeah, I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear people are excited. I know people want these walls, and I want to make it happen. Let's see. What was the one other thing, Ryan? Did I miss that? Oh. Hey, did you not get that picture I sent you the other night? What are you talking about? All right, moving on. Mike, generous. It's generous, but I know that as a collector, a displayer, a photographer, like I want these corners. I want to make this happen. Each wall includes a corner. Exactly. If you back one wall, that's one set of corners. If you back the triple dub, which is 6 walls, you get 6 sets of corners. Once we reach the 85K unlock for the corners. You just gave way more bang for your buck. I originally backed 3 and I'm going to back 6. Do what you can do financially. Again, I want to make the corners happen. And as much as I want them, I know you guys want them. This changes the game for Wall XD. And this is my attempt to make this happen for all of us. Let's see. There's a bunch of comments. Sorry, guys. Cool. I really had a triple dub. Have to check finances. May try to back a triple dub. That's awesome. There's one other thing I do want to announce, and I'm going to put Matthew and myself and Mario on the spot. Something we've been kicking around, and have wanted to announce. And so we've been kicking around the idea And Matthew and Mario, be shocked at this one. I want to see you guys shocked as well. Kicking around the idea of offering a tier with 3 spots for a customizable wall XD that includes a number of walls, corners, and accessories. However, it will be customized by your artist of choice. And so if that's something you guys are interested in, light up my DMs over on Instagram. Let me know here in the chat, because I would love to add that component. And I know, talking to Matthew and Mario, we were all about it. But I want to know that from you guys. If that's something you'd be interested in, let us know. We'll make a tier for a custom configuration of Wall XD that includes 3 or more walls and 3 or more potential corners that will be completely custom. And when I mean custom, it's not just hand painted custom, it's a design custom. So let me know your thoughts on that. If you guys are interested, we'd love to make that tier. And if it's not something, let us know. All right, keep moving on. Corners will be included. Let me get to the most recent comments. That's what I meant by my comment. Oh, sorry. Sell a kidney. I don't know. Doesn't say I can't put something extra in your box to Ryan though. What's this question? Do what you can, make some sales, Loki. I feel like this is a Kickstarter you don't want to miss out. Again, it's definitely something you don't want to miss out on. This one is going to be, this being the first of its kind. The word generosity was thrown around, but there is going to be a lot of value in this initial Kickstarter. I cannot say that, we'll be able to do this on the next round. However, there will be a next round. There's an entire ecosystem that I want to get out. And if it takes another Kickstarter to do that will happen. The corners are the primary goal, in particular, if we don't achieve that in this Kickstarter. So let's go. No idea where I'm going to put these, and I'm honestly into mythics nowadays, but it needs to happen for the community, for the culture, and because Mike's a cool ass dude, I'm down for 3. Let's go. All right, man. All right. I actually read your comment without stumbling through it, so it was a good comment. But dude, love it, dude. Thank you for the support. Again, love the community, love the support that's come out for this project, and I want to give back as much as I can. And so this is what I'm going to do, right? And so we have 5 days to make this happen. And so again, action items for me following this special update is I'm going to get back to the comms, going to get on Kickstarter, email campaigns, let people know what they're getting for their pledge. I'm going to share it on Instagram and all the other socials. I ask for your guys' help to share it so people know what's going on Wall XD. Make sure current backers know what they're getting in their pledge, as well as potential backers that's been on the fence up to this point. And let's get these folks involved with the Wall XD community, because you never know. Your neighbor may want this. And then so your neighbor plus yours, speaking of Wall XD, you could combine them to make a super epic scene, right? So let people know. Let people know what's going on Wall XD, because it is super exciting. You guys know that I'm passionate about this, and I want to make this happen. Yo, Jeff, thank you. Thank you. I am not a diorama person, but I know I can find a use for these with my Spidey collection. And more importantly, I am supporting an awesome product by an awesome guy for an awesome community. D-Blake makes. Love you, man. That's what this Kickstarter campaign is about, right? I think some people get caught up in some of the things, and it's completely understandable. But this project on Kickstarter is your pledge supports the project and goes towards the dream of making this product. And as a reward, I'm giving back to you guys now a Wall XD and a set of corners, right? So that's what this campaign is. Raw Wall XD as a Christmas gift. Christmas in April, guys. I'm either in for 3 or 6 shipped to Australia. Now to think if I have space for 6. If you don't have space for 6 all the time, unless you're shooting, these things do store well. They store flat. Remember, they break down, they store flat, and because they are an injected molded plastic, they are tough. Now, one thing to consider, though, these will be hand finished, so the paint will be I don't want to say delicate, but you don't want to scratch it up, right? And again, to talk about the paint, these are all hand finished. That means each one technically is a unique piece because the washes and weathering will be unique between each one. However, be cohesive if you have them side by side. Yeah, they would be great. And even if like you buy 6, right? You don't always have them together, but you got a couple deep tops. Like these would fit perfect in your deep tops. Just to remind you, as a single display, and then you can use them in each shelf on your deep top. Someone even talked about taking the glass out and just stacking them up, making 4 high within the deep top, which would be super cool as well. I'm backing full walls. I give me lots of options for toy photography. Exactly. That's what keeps us in mind. You're a display or a toy photographer or something like that. Wow, 70 people in here tonight, guys. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing and showing all the love and being out here tonight. Again, I'm going to say this one more time for those that are new. The special announcement tonight is about your pledges. For anybody who's backed a wall XD, for every wall that you've backed, once you reach 85K, a part of your pledge will include one wall plus a set of corners. That's an inside and outside corner. Here's what they look like combined. Now, I think most obvious when you combine them, you basically have a whole nother diorama, right? So not only do you have a wall, but you have now this cool additional piece, or you can combine these with your wall to make an even larger diorama. Now, for every wall that you back, you'll get a set of corners, one inside and one outside. So if you backed 1, you get 1 set. If you back the 3, the triple, you'd get 3. If you back the triple dub, you get 6. So once we reach 85K, your pledge now includes the set of corners based on the number that you backed. The corners are as big as the wall, if not bigger. Let me show you a side-by-side comparison. Now, because of the way the wall is, the corners are engineered, the corners actually use the same mold to create an inside or outside corner. The only difference there is, I'm going to stop presenting the screen. The only difference there is a spline that runs down the back that creates the inside or outside corner. So that's where I'm able to make up and basically give a value for the corner, right? Because they're the same mold for the wall pieces. I backed early, loving the project. I noticed outside for a few mentioned on the ACBA podcast. I've not seen any reviewers talking about this. What's up with that? Yeah, so reviewers, let's see. I sent out one to Parallel Universe. He has a prototype. So reviewers have to have something in hand to review it, right? Did have Sir Dork actually review the Kickstarter page, which was very cool of him to do. Let's see. Oilers Workshop actually has a Wall XD in hand, but in order to get prototypes out, I had to get them printed and then shipped out, and they just, technical difficulties didn't have them ready in time. But they are out to a few reviewers. I just got it in their hands late. So that's unfortunate. I do have a few prototypes in hand if you guys want to see them or compare to anything. But yeah, that's the situation with that. Oh, definitely. I plan on coming to SDCC with a couple in hand, because I know I'm gonna run to a lot of people there. But that's my chance to the enablers themselves to be able to hold this in hand as well. They haven't had the opportunity to do that, at least in full scale. So I definitely plan on taking a couple pieces out there, and I don't know if I'll lug them around at SDCC, but I know we'll have some meetups, and I'll bring them out there and then show them off as well, so people can actually feel these in hand. Because I think one of the things that's unfortunate is like you guys don't see how hefty this is. there is some nice solidness, rigidness, as well as some heft to it that really makes this feel great in hand. And it's hard to convey, over video. I never got my review sample. Oh man, that's like if you do a video holding the wall and moving them around and rotating them, can we provide voice and overview? Absolutely. I understand that. I just don't understand why more people are not mentioning that, or at least putting the word out. I think they have, especially in those really early days. I feel like the community came out really strong. I'm not going to knock anybody and say that they're not. I've been on plenty of shows that are, I'm close with, that have really pushed this. But I think it is isolated to my direct community. I maybe didn't reach out to those influencers I didn't know enough to be able to probably pull that right, and that's just what it is. Will you be making it to Joe Fest? Yes, I plan on coming down to Joe Fest. Any local con I plan on attending this year. And I plan on bringing Wall XD, at least one or two, to be able to show those off to friends that I meet on the floor. I doubt I have any tables at Joe Fest, but I plan on getting tables for cons later in the season that are still available. Can you recap the contest for all the new viewers? Thank you, Dio-Bolic. Great point. So, last Friday, made an announcement on Instagram that for all the backers of Wall XD, we'd be doing a giveaway. This is a handcrafted Star Wars themed inspired diorama at 1/18 scale. This fits perfect with the vintage collection figures. This is handcrafted from XPS foam. These are PVC doors that I milled on a CNC and then hand finished, all painted by myself. And so this is offered as a giveaway on Instagram. There is a post. I can go ahead and bring that back up. 1 second. Here's the post. If you go to my High School Creations Instagram channel, you will find the post with the wall or a picture of the diorama. And then there is how you participate. And I've noticed that not many people, or any people at this point, have participated. And I think that's just because I wasn't clear on what the participation guidelines are. So first item to participate, there's really three things here, right? Show that you've backed the Kickstarter for Wall XD. Post why you backed it, why you love Wall XD, and then tag 2 friends in your post. And then so we'll use that to give this away next Monday when the Kickstarter ends. So there's 5 days left to be able to enter to win this handcrafted Star Wars diorama. And just a little bit of size comparison to Wall XD. For an 18th scale, vintage collection scale, 3.75, this is, a relatively big display. I don't have any vintage collection on the table, actually. That's unfortunate. But thanks for the reminder on that, Dio-Bolic. Will you be at PowerCon? I don't know. That's actually pretty far from me. I would love to be. I just got to make sure that I'm not away from the family too much. There are a couple cons I plan on to attend. Like I said, towards the end of the year, we'll have some proctors in my stead at some cons around the New Jersey and New York area. Cough, cough, Matthew, who will be presenting some prototypes at a couple booths, just so people can get a feel for it. The MSRP on this Star Wars Dio is probably $150. $150 is probably the best estimate, and that wouldn't include shipping. Something that big would need a big box. Anything, I don't know if you guys know shipping, especially with big dials. Anything over 12 inches, there's like an upcharge for anything that you send in a special box, especially like UPS or or USPS or FedEx. So shipping on customs do get a little expensive sometimes. That's probably 50 bucks to 60 bucks to ship. But again, you're not going to be paying for shipping on the giveaway. New York Toy Con would be cool. Actually, or New Jersey. Sorry, New Jersey Toy Con would be cool. I might actually plan to come up for that one. We'll see when and where that falls. But again, I do plan to be on some later in the year. These next couple of months are going to be busy, and then have some family plans in June and July. Well, July's SDCC, so won't be able to make it out for that. But will be able to make it out for that and no other cons. But later in the year, plan on attending some and plan on representing Wall XD. Yes, so great point. Unless you were, if you got in early for the early, Wall XD was $55 plus shipping. However, if you backed 3 or more, that brought Wall XD down to $55 per wall plus shipping. Exactly. Josh, thanks. Josh before time, thanks. Yeah, that would be awesome. I think that's one of the biggest reasons I love to go to cons is to be able to meet people that we've met either through YouTube or Instagram or some way on the internet, and be able to put a name with a face and shake your hand and say, it's awesome to meet you, and then talk about the work, things that we have in common, like action figures or photography. That's really cool to be able to do. So I can't wait to do that. The triple dub already includes 2 plus. Well, hold on. There is a VIP triple dub all in. So just make sure you're looking at the right one. So to be clear, for every wallet you back, you'll get a set. So if you back for the triple dub VIP, it will be a little different. You'll get what's stated pledged. Plus, for every wall, you will get the set, right, of inside and outside corners. So, yes, if it says, I'll pull that up actually. Oh, can you guys see my screen? You cannot. All right, so there's an all-in triple dub pack, right? The all-in triple dub pack, Wall XD. This is for backers who want to help bring the dream to reality. Those that believe in Wall XD, it includes 6 main walls, includes 2 Wave 1 accessories packs available once unlocked, includes 2 corner sets once available and unlocked. You'll also be a part of the personal Q&A session, which would be a VIP type personal live stream, right? Only those that are contributed to these tiers will be invited. So this currently has 2 corners, right? 2 sets of corners. In addition to that, you'll get a set per wall. So you are accurate, and it would be 8 total. I don't want to create any confusion. So what I want to make sure is clear is if you back, for every wall that you back, you will receive a set of corners. So that'll be included in the tier. And so for this specific tier, the all-in triple dub, it already states that you get 2 sets plus the set per wall. So that would equate to 8 sets of corners. I hope that answers your question. Yes. So yeah, if you're all in for the triple dub, you get the already stated 2 sets of corners plus the additional set per wall once we reach the unlock at 85K. Taking care of you, Jeff. Yeah, 8 sets of corners. Like I said, a set of corners can be an individual diorama, or you can combine them with your wall. And if you have 6 walls and 8 corners, you can only start to imagine all the crazy different configurations you can get. You can create some awesome alleys plus building corners. I mean, you can almost get an entire city scene. The corners really make Wall XD it just takes it to the next level, right? It's the game changer or cheat code, to quote Mario, for Wall XD. Great. I love I'm going to have to quote this. Damn, that's fantastic. 8 sets with the all-in. Would it be possible to add quadruple Wall XD? That way I could buy. Well, so you can still, with every purchase of Wall XD, there's actually an add-on for an additional Wall XD. So let's say you back one at $75, which is the retail value, and you want to add one on, or 2 or 3 or 4, right, to your order. You can do that as an add-on for the $55 price. And again, for every wall that you support or pledge to, you will get a set of corners once we reach the 85K mark. I'm going to make a hamster maze of Wall XD. Hey, that'd be awesome. And I look forward to seeing all the different configurations people do, because I planned out from like a video perspective and like taking pictures of all these different configurations that I can imagine. And I know I'm not even touching, what you guys in the community would actually come up with. And so I'm really excited to see, like, when these release and finally get in hand, what you guys from, photography, or even just, showing off your Wall XD configuration or display, what these things are going to look like. And so I'm really excited to see that. Well, guys, we're coming up on the hour mark. I really hope this is exciting for you guys. For me, this is a super exciting moment to be announcing this for you guys. I hope it is well received. I'm going to get to making the updates around the internets. Again, I'm going to make a post on Instagram. I know a lot of you guys I follow on Instagram. If you can please just share this out, let people know what they're getting for their pledge, what they could potentially get if they do back Wall XD. We're already funded. We've already met our goals. So at this point, it's just getting these corners unlocked so that we can get what we want out of this, right? I know you guys want these corners bad, and I want to make this happen. The utility boxes are paid add-ons. Exactly. Yeah. So, that was one thing. I'm glad you brought that up. I want to talk through. So the initial unlock at 65 will be the accessories. Those will be add-ons. So those will need to be purchases. The only thing that you will receive with your Wall XD as an addition once we unlock are the corners. Hope that's clear. Yes. So the accessories, once we get to 65K and unlock, those will be add-ons made available that you can add on to your existing order. The corners, once we get to 85, will already be included. However, if you want more than what you already included, let's say you want to do an add-on for quarters, that will also be available. But you will receive a set of corners for every wall that you back once we get to 85K. All right, guys. I think Dio-Bolic's pushing me out. But, really, I really want to make this announcement. I hope you guys are excited about this. I really hope this takes Wall XD to the next level. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Yes, every unlock that we reach will have free shipping. No additional charge for shipping will be included for any unlocks. So if we get to 65K and you add on 6 accessories, there's no additional shipping for those 6 accessories as an add-on to your order. If we get to the 85K mark and you have backed a triple dub, that means you're getting 6 walls. And now that we've unlocked the corners at 85K, you're getting 6 sets of corners. There is no additional charge for shipping. It's already the shipping that you've pledged to in your current order. All right, guys. I really hope this gets you guys excited. I hope this delivers the value you guys are looking for even more. Really want your feedback and comments, especially about those 3 potential slots for customized versions of Wall XD. Let me know what you guys think about that. I know me, Mario, and Matthew would love to do that for you guys. So if you guys want a tier like that, let us know. We'll make that happen, and we'll put out the specifics. Again, we got 5 days left. If we're going to make this happen, just need a little bit of support from you guys to get this shared around the internet. Other than that, guys, much love to you. Thanks for all the support for Wall XD. And I will be back Saturday night for a live, and I'm hoping to have a few guests because that'll be the last Saturday before the campaign ends, and I want to do it right. So there will be a pre-end party Saturday right back here on the High School Creations channel at 9 p.m. With some close friends. So let's get out there, guys. Help me promote this. We're almost done. 5 more days. And that's it, guys. Have a great night. And we'll see if I can find the right buttons to roll me out of here. And I'll catch you guys somewhere on the internets.